without a sound. Every move feels pre-aligned. I'm already in the flow I found. No pause left between the seconds, choices form as I arrive. Every turn is self-directed, like my hands already drive. Thoughts don't queue for permission, they dissolve into the pace. What I do becomes decision, carried by a moving space. Nothing planned, nothing forced. Every step confirms the course. I don't question what I know, I just let the current go. Reflex beyond thought, I ride. Instant answers guide my stride. No delay, no second guess. I move cleaning forward press. Reflex beyond thought, in tune. Every action hits its groove. I don't search, I don't fight. I respond at living speed. Breathing locks into the rhythm, vision tracks the shifting ground. I don't chase a future moment, I'm embedded in the now. Every signal feels familiar, like I've done this all before. What was effort turns to motion as the flow demands no more. Trust replaces calculation, speed aligns with intuition. I don't steer against the stream, I commit and let it lead. Reflex beyond thought, engage. Instinct writes me through the page. Every motion feels precise, nothing wasted, nothing twice. Reflex beyond thought, sustained. Not a spark but constant gain. I don't break, I don't stall, I keep moving through it all. Reflex beyond thought, alive. Every moment self-derived. No distraction, pulling back. Only flow that stays on track. Reflex beyond thought, I stay in the motion, finding way. Once the rhythm takes control, I become the forward roll. This is not a reckless beat, it's a balance. Finally set every action, born from need, not from fear or from regret. Mind steps back and lets me move. Body knows exactly when. Reflex beyond thought, I go where the current wants to flow. No confusion in my sight, only motion feeling right. Reflex beyond thought, complete. Every step lands on its beat. I don't stop to reorganize, I advance and already aligned. As the tempo fades its trace, that same flow still keeps its place. Even standing, I can feel reflex ready, sharp and real. Pressure peaks, then suddenly breaks. Edges sharpen in the light. What was blurred snaps into place, vision clears. Timing right. I was pushing through resistance, reading signs that wouldn't speak. Every move felt overwritten by the doubt I couldn't see. Then the barrier gave way, not by force but inner shift. In that instant, senses open like a lens began to lift. Noise drops out of every sound. I don't search, I look around. What I feel becomes a guide. Clarity moves from sudden rush, blinding reason in its wake. It's awareness finding trust in the moves I didn't fake. When the filter falls away, truths arise without delay. Instinctive breakthrough now. Every step knows when and how. No distortion in my sight. Only lines that feel right. Instinctive breakthrough true. Guiding everything I do. I don't pause to organize. I proceed with open eyes. As the moment starts to fade, that clear sense remains ingrained. Even still I recognize the world sharper through my eyes. Warmth gathers deep inside. Pressure hums beneath my chest. What was feeling finds a gear. Forward motion does the I was holding steady ground, saving fire for a sign. Every step felt self-contained, like I kept the red line. Then the heat began to travel from the center through my frame. Not explosive, not restrained, just a burn that knew my name. No release for breaking out. Heat converts and points me out. When the core begins to drive, progress feels automatic. Core heat overtime, engaged in a fire, feels the pace, not a flare that fades the force, designed to last. Core heat overdrive moves, turning effort into groove. I don't stall or I rewind, I advance on constant burn. Breathing deep but running clean. Muscles trust the steady rise. I don't fight the acceleration. I cooperate with time. Every doubt melts into motion. Every pause gives way to flow. What began as simple warmth now decides how far I go. Less I question, more it runs. Heat aligns with forward thrust. When I stop to regulate, drive keeps pushing through the gate. Core heat overtime sustains. Every step extends the flame. Not a sprint that breaks the line. It's endurance built in time. Core heat overdrive stays. Even as the surface shakes, I don't force, I don't contain. I convert and I remain. Core heat overtime alive. Pressure keeps me unified. Every second feeds the next, leaving nothing to correct. Core heat overdrive leads past the point of conscious need. Once the engine finds its tone, forward feels like coming home. This is not a reckless burn, eating strength and leaving ash. It's a heat I've come to learn how to carry, how to last. When the core decides the speed, movement answers what I need. Core heat overdrive persists. Every mile begins with this. No collapse inside my chest, only drive that won't rest. Core heat overdrive, I go where the inner pressure flows. Not by force, not by demand, just the heat I understand. As the rhythm thins its sound, that same warmth stays wrapped around. Even slowing, I can tell the core still burns and drives me drives me Pure drive, eruption starts. Instinct tearing through the dark. Every move reduced to need. Clean intent and sharpened steel. I was filtering every impulse, softening the edge inside. Every action slightly dulled, trying hard to let it slide. Then restraint fell from my grip, like a rule I couldn't keep. What erupted wasn't chaos, just a truth that cut in deep. No disguise, no compromise. Feeling sharpens into drive. When the instinct hits the floor, motion dissolves into the pace. All the doubt that held me anchored loses grip and falls away. Not escaping, not reacting. This is something I command. Every breath aligns with motion. I advance by my own hand. Heart aligns with forward thrust. Instinct stronger than my trust. Every second fuels the flame. I don't recognize the same. Primal drive, unlocked, ignite. Buried force returns to light. What was silent breaks the chain, turning pressure into gain. Primal drive, unlocked, I rise. No more limits left to fight. Every motion cuts the air. I am gone before they stare. Primal drive, unlocked, full send. No more curve, no need to bend. Every step accelerates past the point of second guess. Primal drive, unlocked, I stay in the rush that leads the way. Once the engine tears the ground, there's no pulling me back now. I don't search for any reason. I don't need to justify. This momentum feels like truth, written deep before my mind. Not a switch I learned to flip, just a force I can't deny. Primal drive, unlocked, take lead. Every motion built for speed. I don't ask what comes ahead. I advance with what I bled. Primal drive, unlocked, alive. All the weight I leave behind. Forward pulls me clean and strong. This is where I always belong. Breathing hard, the echoes stay. Even as the rush decays. Wide awake and won't rewind. Primal drive stays intertwined. Primal drive stays intertwined. Heat starts moving under my skin before I even name the spark. Nothing sudden, nothing loud, just a shift that leaves a mark. I was drifting through the moment, not asleep but not awake. Every choice felt loosely balanced, every step a half mistake. Then my chest began responding like it knew the path ahead. Not a push, not an explosion, just a pull I didn't dread. No decision, no command. to break. No confusion in my chest, only drive that feels at rest. Inner fire reaction true, carrying me into new. Not by force, not by command, just the fire I understand. When the motion slows its pace, that inner heat still holds its place. What ignited won't grow cold, it remains controlled and whole. Things start looking to the beat, pressure sharpens every sense. Each pulse lands beneath my skin, focus formed without defense. At a rush, I don't retreat, I settle into measure speed. Every breath aligns its weight with the rhythm that I need. Sound and heartbeat start to merge, edges cut a little clean. Crowded thoughts begin to thin, leaving only what I mean. Noise drops out, timing tight, vision pulls into the line. Every pulse confirms the aim, this attention feels refined. Blood pulse ignition hits, beat and heartbeat coexist. Every second drawn precise, mind and motion synchronized. Blood pulse ignition drives, cutting through the blurred and white. I don't drift, I don't divide, I lock in and I arrive. Hands feel lighter, steps feel exact, no distraction slips inside. Every signal finds its place, nothing wasted, nothing wide. Not aggressive, not relaxed, just attention held just right. I can feel the center hold as the tempo sharpens sight. I don't chase the perfect frame, I maintain and I connect. Blood pulse ignition stays, holding focus in the flame. Every beat reinforces drive, keeping every sense alive. Blood pulse ignition moves through the body, through the groove. I don't hurry, I don't stall, I advance with measured force. Blood pulse ignition locks, time compresses, edges stop. Every moment crystal clear, nothing distant, nothing near. Blood pulse ignition hums like a chord that never runs. Once the rhythm takes its place, I remain inside the pace. This is not a spike of heat that burns fast and disappears. It's a calm intensity built from trust and sharpened ears. Every pulse reminds my mind what to keep and what to leave. Blood pulse ignition hold, turning silence into control. Every beat defines the line where attention fully binds. Blood pulse ignition true, guiding every move I choose. I don't scatter, I don't split, I commit and I persist. As the rhythm softens down, that same focus stays around. Even when the sound grows thin, blood and beat remain within. Energy breaks from its cage, draws a line into the ahead. Not a circle, not a turning, straight intention points and spread. I was holding back the pressure, keeping instinct out of frame. Every move felt slightly feels unafraid. I don't polish every motion. I accept the market makes, not aggressive, not refined. Just a truth that pushes through what was scattered, finds a vector pointed forward, breaking loose. Less I shape it, more it shows where the strongest current goes. When I stop adjusting form, power stretches long and warm. Untamed power line takes lead, not restrained by doubt or need. Every motion feeds the next, leaving nothing to correct. Untamed power line alive, wild but holding to its drive. I don't cage it, I don't chase, I commit and keep the pace. Untamed power line remains, even when the surface shakes. Not a flare that burns and dies, it persists and multiplies. Untamed power line I go, where the deepest instinct flows. Once the path is drawn this clear, nothing pulls me sideways here. This is not a reckless roar, breaking sense or tearing through. It's a wildness with a spine, knowing exactly what to do. When the line is fully drawn, strength stops drifting, moves as one. Untamed power line proceed, every step confirms the lead. No division, no disguise, only drive that testifies. Untamed power line complete. One frantic rush, breaking calm or breaking form. It's awareness finding spine, standing tall inside the storm. When the center stands aligned, everything else falls in line. Spine shock activation clear, every movement feels sincere. No confusion in my sight, only signals firing right. Spine shock activation true, guiding everything I do. I don't drift or disengage, I stay awake across the range. As the surge begins to fade, that same line stays gently raised. Even stillness feels alert. Spine remembers what it learned. Heartbeat jumps without a warning, muscle memory takes the lead. Thoughts dissolve into the motion, this is where the senses speak. No time left for hesitation, reflex pulls me off the ground. Every nerve in synchronization, silent instincts scream aloud. I don't chase the destination, I obey the inner spark. Every step is pure reaction, lighting fire inside the dark. Mind goes quiet, vision sharp, limits falling far apart. This is not a choice I make, it's the rhythm I awake. Instinct surge mode breaking free, no control, just velocity. Impulse turning into drive, this is how I come alive. Instinct surge mode full ignition, every move is pure decision. No delay, no overload, I am speed. Instinct surge mode. Gravity can't hold me steady, footsteps that go faster now. Every muscle standing ready, I don't ask myself how. Past and future lose their meaning, only now is drawing breath. Every doubt is slowly leaving, pushed aside by forward steps. Blood runs hot, focus tight, signal clear inside the fight. No more wait, no disguise, just the truth inside my eyes. Instinct surge mode breaking free, no control, just velocity. Impulse turning into drive, this is how I come alive. Instinct surge mode, no resistance, every second gains persistence. No retreat, no overload, I am speed. Instinct surge mode. Instinct surge mode, feel it rise, pure reaction, no disguise. Every motion self-defined, body faster than the mind. Instinct surge mode, locked and true, every limit breaking through. No delay, no overload, I am speed. Instinct surge mode. In this moment, I am honest, no intention left to fake. Every movement feels the promise that my instincts always make. Not a plan, not a command, just the pulse I understand. Instinct surge mode, take control, impulse carving out my role. Every breath accelerates, this is where my power wakes. Instinct surge mode, final spark, burning bright against the dark. No delay, no overload, I am speed. Instinct once the block is left behind. Only drive is left to find. This is not a violent push, breaking form or burning fast. It's a freedom born of trust in the strength designed to last. When control steps out of sight, motion learns to guide itself. Raw momentum shift, proceed. Every step confirms the speed, no restraint to negotiate. I commit and accelerate. Raw momentum shift so clear, nothing pulling back from here. What remains is all I need. Pure propulsion taking lead. Oh, 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 oh. As the surge begins to thin, that same drive stays locked within. Even still, I feel the trace. May maintain, remember tension drops, the grip unwinds, power breathes without a cage. What I loosen starts to rise, energy steps on the stage. I was steering every movement, counting risk before the leap. Every effort felt corrected, like I couldn't reach full speed. Then I stopped resisting motion, let the pressure find its way. What I freed began expanding more than I could ever play. No commands to overrule, strength responds when I let loose. When I stop controlling fate, power finds its proper state. Wild energy, protocol not restrained but in control. When I open, not constrained, force expands beyond the frame. Wild energy, protocol, let it run and let it roll. I don't tame, I don't divide, I release and multiply. Breathing deep without a pattern, muscles trust the natural flow. I don't force the acceleration, I allow it as it grows. Not chaotic, not confined, just a surge that fits its form. Every sense begins aligning as the limits start to storm. Less I manage, more I gain. Every motion feels ordained. When I drop the heavy hand, strength understands the plan. Wild energy, protocol, freedom sharpens every roll. Not by grip, not by design. Power peaks when I resign. Wild energy, protocol, breaking past the measured goal. I don't push, I don't restrain, I unleash and it remains. Wild energy, protocol, fully open, fully whole. Every pulse expands to reach more than effort ever teach. Wild energy, protocol, once released, it self-controls. When the lock is left behind, power multiplies in kind. This is not a reckless spin, burning bright and breaking fast. It's a trust I step within, letting strength outlast the past. When I stop trying to lead, power rises naturally. Wild energy, protocol, I don't cage it, I don't stall through release. I maximize every force that waits inside. Wild energy, protocol, clear intent, I restrict the flow, not by force, not by command, just the strength I understand. Even as the surge grows calm, that same force stays switched on. What I freed won't disappear, it responds when I am clear. Signals flare along my spine, timing tight and senses prime. Every twitch arrives on cue, speed feels sharper, clean and new. I was moving on intention, checking form before the leap. Every action slightly buffered by the space I try to keep. Then a spark hit every channel like the wires learn to sing. What was thought became I don't force the execution, I let habit keep me warm. Every signal feels inherent, passed along without a word. What was learned returns as motion, more than thought could ever learn. Trust replaces hesitation, speed aligns with recognition. When the body knows the way, mind steps back and lets it play. Awake the muscle memory, automatic clarity. Every action lands precise, nothing wasted, nothing twice. Awake the muscle memory, built from years inside of me. I don't question what unfolds, I rely on what I hold. Awake the muscle memory, past and present interweave. Not a trick I try to find, it's a language in my spine. Awake the muscle memory, once it's back it carries me. No more doubt to interfere, only movement sharp and clear. This is not a sudden spark, borrowed strength or borrowed flame. It's a truth that never left, just a skill that kept its name. When I stop trying to steer, the knowing quietly appears. Awake the muscle memory, every step feels meant to be. No delay between the thought and the action that is caught. Awake the muscle memory, what I trusted still trusts me. I don't pause or overthink, I just move and let it sink. As the motion slows its pace, that same knowing holds its place. Even still, I understand, my body always had the air tightens, senses lock. Background noise begins to thin. Every movement slows outside. Focus draws its circle away. I was hearing too much motion, every sound competing loud. Then my vision sharpened into will, letting moments slowly pass. When the noise is stripped away, truth arrives and chooses stay. Predator rhythms which confirm every lesson quietly learned. No confusion in my sight, only calm that feels precise. Predator rhythms which complete mind and motion interlinked. I don't need to overthink, I act when the moment blinks. As the tension softens down, that same focus stays around. Even stillness feels aware. Predator calm remains in air. Tension drops, the grip unwinds. Power breathes without a cage. What I loosen starts to rise. Energy steps on the stage. heart syncs up with rapid steps. Muscles read the silent cues. I don't push the acceleration, it just happens when I move. Edges sharpen, noise retracts. Every gap begins to close. What was ever turns automatic as the tempo overflows. Trust replaces hesitation. Speed aligns with information. I don't force the next command. Nerves already understand. Nerves spark, uprising holds. Every pathway brightly told. Not aggressive, not restrained. Just precision gaining gain. Nerves spark, uprising climbs. Branching cuts ahead of time. Every motion lands complete. Nothing slow inside the beat. Nerves spark, uprising stays as momentum finds its lane. No correction, no retreat. Only answers on repeat. Nerves spark, uprising runs like a fuse that's just begun. Once the system hits its stride, speed becomes my second side. This is not a reckless rush. Burning out before it lands. It's awareness tuned to touch. Moving faster than I planned. When the wiring clears its way, action leads and doubt gives way. Nerves spark, uprising clear. Every move arrives sincere. No distraction in my sight. Only signals firing right. Nerves spark, uprising true. Guiding everything I do. I don't stall a second guess. I advance with sharpness set. As the tempo eases down, that same spark still circles round. Even stillness feels alert. Nerves awake and finely Edges tighten, focus narrows, excess falls and fades away. Every sense cuts to its purpose, nothing extra left to stay. I was carrying too many layers, second thoughts in every move. Every action slightly clouded by the need to overprove. Then the weight began dissolving like a blade released from rust. What remained was clean intention, only what I need to trust. No excess to rearrange, every signal feels exact. When the clutter disappears, reaction sharpens into act. Primal edge response ignites, every move reduced to right. No delay, no ornaments, only clean commitment. Primal edge response takes form, all the wasted effort gone. I don't add, I don't mend, I react and cut ahead. Breathing light, posture aligned, every step feels fully placed. I don't search for better angles, I I shape it more, it shows where the strongest current goes. When I stop adjusting, form power stretches long and warm. Untamed power line takes lead, not restrained by doubt or need. Every motion feeds the next, leaving nothing to correct. Untamed power line alive, wild but holding to its drive. I don't cage it, I don't chase, I commit and keep the pace. Untamed power line remains, even when the surface shakes. Not a flare that burns and dies, it persists and multiplies. Untamed power line I go, where the deepest instinct flows. Once the path is drawn this clear, nothing pulls me sideways here. This is not a reckless roar, breaking sense or tearing through. It's a wildness with a spine, knowing exactly what to do. When the line is fully drawn, strength stops drifting, moves as one. Untamed power line, proceed. Every step confirms the lead. No division, no disguise, only drive that testifies. Untamed power line complete, wild intent beneath my feet. I don't question where I stand, I follow what my force demands. As the surge begins to fade, that same line is still in place. Even stillness feels alive. Untamed power clearly Fingers move before I think, steps align without a cue. What was buried finds its way, motion feels familiar too. I was stuck inside reflection, tracing lines I used to know. Every choice felt overridden by the fear of moving slow. Then my body took the lead, like it never lost a thread. Old responses surfaced clean, doing what the muscles said. No rehearsal, no debate. Timing falls into its place when the body recalls the map. Doubt dissolves and fades to black. Awake the muscle memory, every move comes naturally. No confusion in my stride, instinct pulls me from inside. Awake the muscle memory, what I am begins to lead. I don't search, I don't pretend, I remember how to move again. Breathing finds the older rhythm, balance settles into form. I don't force the execution, I let habit keep me warm. Every signal feels inherited, passed along without a word. What was learned returns as motion, more than thought could ever learn. Trust replaces hesitation, speed aligns with recognition. When the body knows the way, mind steps back and lets it play. Awake the muscle memory, automatic clarity. Every action lens precise, nothing wasted, nothing twice. Awake the muscle memory, built from years inside of me. I don't question what unfolds, I rely on what I hold. Awake the muscle memory. begins to thin. Every movement slows outside. Focus draws its circle in. I was hearing too much motion, every sound competing loud. Then my vision pulled inward like the world began to bow. Breath grew shallow but controlled, heartbeat settled into pace. What emerged was calm precision, a stillness sharpened into space. No emotion spilling wide, attention narrow, steady-eyed. When the chaos loses form, instinct starts to take its turn. Predator rhythm switch engages, time compresses into stages. Everything I need is near, everything else disappears. Predator rhythm switch aligns, body sinks to primal time. I don't rush, I don't react, I move clean on focus track. Step so soft but fully placed, every angle clearly read. I don't chase the situation, I position myself ahead. Not aggressive, not in haste, just alert in silent form. Every signal feels intentional as the outer world grows warm. Silence sharpens what I see, no distraction pulling me. When awareness takes the lead, every action waits on need. Predator rhythm switch holds tight, turning pressure into sight. Every motion calculated, nothing wasted, nothing late. Predator rhythm switch sustains, calm intensity remains. I don't scatter, I don't stray, I advance in measured way. Predator rhythm switch alive, all perception simplified. No excess to slow the chain, only instinct pure and plain. Predator rhythm switch controls without gripping, without force. Once the rhythm finds its place, everything falls into pace. This is not a hunger wild, breaking balance, burning fast. It's patience sharpened into will, letting moments slowly pass. When the noise is stripped away, truth arrives and chooses stay. Predator rhythm switch confirmed, every lesson quietly learned. No confusion in my sight, only calm that feels precise. Predator rhythm switch complete, mind and motion interlined. I don't need to overthink, I act when the moment blinks. As the tension softens down, that same focus stays around. Even stillness feels aware. Predator calm remains in air. Current pulls without a push, balance tilts and finds its way. What I loosen starts to rush, speed decides I'm here to stay.